Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. John Owen talks about sports and movies. Thank you for checking out today's video. Always appreciate the support. Let's get into it. So, after 6 months of being unsure if we were even going to crown an NBA champion this season, the NBA Finals are finally here. I'm super excited. This was not the matchup I was anticipating, but that's all right because I'm still super excited. So today is going to be a 2020 NBA Finals preview, key matchups, expectations, and finally, who's going to take home the chip. Before we get into it, make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments below and let me know what you think. All right, so as you can probably tell, the Los Angeles Lakers and the Miami Heat are two participants in this year's NBA Finals. Now, the Lakers being here, not a shock. They were one of the favorites. They were who I picked before the season, before the playoffs, and whatnot. So, obviously, I don't think it's a surprise that they're here. Now, the Miami Heat, a little surprising to me. I'm going to be completely honest. There were a few people that they had in the circle the whole time. Stephen A. Smith, J.R. Smith. I guess something just about being a Smith. But they're here. But I've watched every one of their games. I'm super excited about this team. They are fun to watch. They are a good team on defense. Great defensively. They can shoot. They're gritty. And I think the thing I like the most about the Heat is that they're just a bunch of underdogs. You know, none of their core players are number one picks or, just we're super hyped up prospects coming in. Tyler Hero, 13th pick. Bam Adebayo was the 12th pick. Duncan Robinson went undrafted. Jay Crowder, Iggy, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler, I'm pretty sure was the second-round pick. They don't have any number one picks on their team. They don't. They're just a bunch of underdogs that have always had to work, and they're gritty. And Eric Spoelstra, their coach, who I think right now is probably the best coach in basketball. He's an underdog too. He went from video coordinator and just worked his all the way to the head coaching job. So I think that's all super impressive, and I'm really proud of the Miami Heat. Now, as far as expectations for the series, I expect this to be a really close series. I really do. I think the Heat and their zone and their combination of wings matches up pretty good against the Lakers. I saw this post the other day, and it said that it was LeBron's field goal percentage by a primary defender since, I think, 2013. And the top three people on that list were Jimmy Butler, Andre Iguodala, and Jay Crowder. So they've got some guys that have been historically and statistically are as best as you can be slowing down LeBron. Now, I don't think Iggy's like he was in 2015, but Butler and Jay Crowder can still get it done. Now, obviously, you don't stop LeBron. You can only hope to slow him down, but they've got guys to do it. And you throw in the zone, which has been very effective this postseason. Miami's going to be hard to score on. And I think that, between Tyler Hero and Dragic and Duncan Robinson, they can also get really hot one night. I feel like Miami's going to take at least one game in this series where they're going to get just really, really, really hot and just scorch the Lakers. Not because the Lakers are bad on defense, but Hero and Duncan Robinson can get so hot, so fast. So I feel like definitely they're just going to outshoot the Lakers one game. So they'll definitely take a game like that, in my opinion. Now, as far as the Lakers, obviously they still have LeBron and Anthony Davis, and that's a lot. That is a lot, man. And I think that it's really going to come down to what has been the Lakers' advantage this whole series is their size. They can definitely go small, if they go Bron, AD, and Morris. And I think that was a big advantage for the Heat versus the Celtics last series because The Celtics really didn't have anybody to guard Bam. Uh, yeah, Grant Williams was in there for a little bit, but they didn't play him enough, in my opinion. And Daniel Tice could not hold Bam, just because Bam is quick, But with AD, and then you throw in either Howard or McGee, I feel like Howard has definitely played himself into a lot more playing time, especially against the Nuggets. That's going to be difficult for the Heat to adjust to. And I have no doubt that they will, because they've got Spolster and they're a bunch of good dudes. But I think the combination of all that size is going to present a lot of challenges for Miami. Plus, Miami has one dude that can guard Anthony Davis, and that's Bam. So if Bam's not on the floor, but AD is, the Heat are going to be in a lot of trouble. So I think really, truthfully and honestly, Anthony Davis is the key to this whole series. And he's been the key the whole time. Because we know LeBron's going to get his. But if AD continues to perform at the level that he has, AD's been absolutely fantastic this postseason. Especially since he switched the cornrows and the headband. As ridiculous as it looks, he has been playing really good in it. If Anthony Davis continues to dominate and they still get consistent production from guys like Rondo, who has been an absolute key to this Lakers team, because that allows LeBron to play off the ball. It allows LeBron to sit, and they still have someone who can consistently run the offense. And that's huge. If Morris, if they need to go small, which they will go small at some point, I'm sure. Maybe if Bam gets into foul trouble or whatever, then they got to go Markieff Morris, and the Lakers are totally prepared to do that. That's what they did against the Rockets. It worked out great. And then Caruso. Caruso's been playing good. Got to get some time with shots from him. Play some good defense. I could definitely see Caruso guarding, guys like Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero, just chasing the shooters all around. And finally, Kyle Kuzma. Is Kyle Kuzma going to show up? I don't know. He didn't score over 11 against the Nuggets. I need Kuz to drop 25 one game, 20, just so that they've got another third option. And then, other guys like KCP and Danny Green, as long as they shoot good, which you never know with Danny Green, then the Lakers are going to be fine. So really, I think it comes down to Miami's ability to slow AD and how well their zone's going to be and just shooting. And I think for the Lakers, I think it comes down to using their size and, just leaning on LeBron and AD, because that's what's going to come down to. It's going to come down to Miami's depth versus the Lakers' star power, plus a little help from the role players. So now that I've got all the matchups and the expectations, who do I think is going to win the chip? Like I said, I think this is going to be a really close, entertaining series. I think this could maybe be the best series we've had in a while. I definitely expect it to be better than the past two series. And I think it's going to go to 6 or 7 games. I could definitely see it going 7. But Game 6 is on my birthday. Potentially, if it goes to 6, is on my birthday. And I think the Lakers and LeBron are going to take on their 4th chip. So I'm going to say Lakers in 6, but I would not be surprised at all if it went to 7. And I hope they go to 6 and stay to 6, because then they'll win it on my birthday. Well, thank you for checking out today's video. Always appreciate the support. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on notifications. Leave your thoughts and your predictions in the comments below. You have a great day.